Hey, what's up, my cochinos and cochinas? I'd like to welcome you back to another fucking video. Today, we're gonna get into something very, very especial. The reason it's special is just because I'm hungry. There's no other reason. There's nothing, I can't go into depth about anything. I can't prove that it's special. It's just special because I'm fat and I like to eat and I'm hungry. That's why it's special, all right? So if you're always wondering, why does he say it's special? It's because it's food, all right? And I love food. All right, now that we got that cleared, you probably saw the thumbnail, but let me show you a couple things first, all right? First, let me show you actually, cool, 30 seconds went by? All right, good. I'd like to welcome you back to another mukbang, gangbang, finger bang, do your thing. Fuck. All right, so we got a coffee from Starbucks. It has cream in it and sugar-free cinnamon dolce. I think that's how you say it. It's like a play on dulce. I don't know. But anyways, it's a cold brew. It's going to give me some energy because I'm tired as fuck. All right. Thank you, S-Bucks. I appreciate you. All right. Before you leave the video because you're bored as fuck, we're also going to talk about the time that I went to Israel and I ended up almost drowning to death, all right? And it's interesting because I almost drowned to death while trying to heal myself. We'll get into that. You're going to want to stick around in the video because you can earn points, all right? These points don't redeem anything. They don't do anything at all, but you'll redeem like 100 points if you stick around to a certain part of the video and I give you a phrase to say below, just to make sure that you guys were paying attention or that you guys stood around. You guys stay around anyways. You guys said I'm captivating. I appreciate it, all right? So if you're wondering about the fucking food and shit like that, we got the fucking sausage McMuffins, right? We got the sausage McMuffins from McDonald's, homie. Now the plan was to go low carb on these bitches and not eat the buns, but they still gave me the buns anyways, or the English muffins, whatever you want to call them. So they're making the struggle real hard. And here I am on camera about to film a mukbang, gangbang, finger bang, whatever, and they gave me the fucking bread. You know, what am I supposed to do? You know, I'm a mukbanger. I can't not eat the bread. But anyways, let's just go ahead and get intimately involved with these motherfuckers. Look at that, homie. Can't go wrong with the sausage and egg McMuffin. You can't. Anyway, hope everybody's weekend was cool. I hope everybody's staying safe out there. I hope that you're staying safe. Everything's fine in your life. Everything's fine in mine right now. I appreciate it. Also, because if you use the McDonald's app, you can get like not rewards and shit, but you can get discounts. So because I bought the sausage McMuffins, I was able to get a free drink. So I got like a large Diet Coke just to have on deck throughout the day, I guess. All right. So let's get into the story time. All right. And this goes so far back, bro. This is 2006, all right? 2006, what's that, 14 years ago now? Man, time flies, homie. Time flies when it has wings. So 2006. 2006, all right. How old was I then? 23? So, I used to go to church, you know what I mean? I went to this Christian church. And they're like, hey, we got a missions trip coming up if you want to go. I'm like, what's a missions trip, bro? I don't want to sound blasphemous, but they're like, well, you'd be a missionary in another country. I was like, what? I'd be having sex missionary in another country? And they're like, you really need to go. You need to be cleansed. I was like, all right, well, fuck it. If that's what you think, let's do it. So, I signed up for this mission trip, right? I was like, let's go. We're supposed to be there a whole month. So we had plenty of time to sightsee, but also help out. I guess when you're a missionary, you gotta help out and shit. But I was gonna be one of the guys in the background helping out. You know, because I was a little rough around the edges and shit like that, right? And you'll see why. You'll see why I was rough around the edges and the kind of shit I was doing. And like I said, if you believe in God and you're Christian or Catholic and shit like that, you know, respect to you. I'm not hating. I'm just saying. I believe in God too. I just, you know, live a different lifestyle. So, anyway, I signed up to go because I figured, hey, I got nothing to lose, homie. You know what I'm saying? I know, I understand. I'm bad as fuck. I'm a sinner. You know, that needs grace. So fuck it. You know, let's go to Israel. So, the crazy part was, you know what I'm saying, I'm 23, my hormones are going. So, I was peeping all the hyenas that went on the mission trip with us. I was like, man, I'm trying to, you know, get some, you know, and shit like that. And then, like I said, it sounds fucked up telling this story, but it just is what it is. You know, we're human, and if you don't admit that you get those kind of feelings, even if you're Christian or not, then maybe you're a little fucked up in the head, and you need to come in terms with yourself and who you are. I did. I know who I am, and I know who I'm not, and I'm fucking Trejo. You know what I mean? I'm explicit as fuck. I curse. I drink. You know, I live my life. It is what it is. Anyways, we get to Israel. We're helping out. We had to help this fucking one community rebuild their church and shit. And when I say rebuild their church, I don't mean like actual construction. I mean like rebuild the church because they didn't have that many members of the church. So our goal was to, you know, walk around and try to get, you know, a lot of people around there are Jewish, you know what I mean? So try to get them to believe. You know, like I said, I was in the background helping out with a lot of, you know, I don't want to say off camera shit, but kind of like that, you know, behind the scenes shit. All right. So let's get to the meat of the matter. There's a very popular destination there, and it was called a healing pool. Now, you might have heard of the or a healing pool, right? But this one, it's a lot different than you think. So, a lot of people really believed in it. A lot of people traveled from different countries, different destinations, to come dip in the healing pool and try to be healed of whatever that they, you know, were needing healing of, right? So, in your mind, you may be thinking a little small pool, you know, where somebody can, I don't know, touch it or something like that. No, this is an Olympic-sized pool, like somebody would dive from a diving board into. Went up to like 12 feet, but it wasn't for swimming. It was actually a healing pool. People couldn't swim in it. It was off limits. Israel had declared it a holy site, right? So, I'm not trying to offend anybody, you know what I mean? So please, if you're easily offended, you might want to not watch the rest of this. So while I'm on this trip, I'm getting bored as fuck, bro. I'm like, this ain't my shit. This ain't my style. This isn't what I do. I need a fucking drink. So, one night, I took off. Went wandering around the city. And went looking for some motherfucking drink, right? Just something to drink. And That was mom, homie. Jordan. All right. I went looking for something to drink, and I ended up coming across this type of liquor. I'm not sure what it was called. It's like some Israeli shit. It's kind of like made out of dirt. It's like a liquidy kind of. I don't know if you're from Israel or you're Israeli. I'm not sure if Israeli is offensive or not, but it sounds like it. If you're from Israel, let me know in the comments below what it's called. It's like made from mud, but it's spitting shit out. It's made from mud, but it's a liquor. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the Hawaiians call theirs kava or something like that, but it's, you know, Israel type. I don't know what you guys mix a little holy water in it or what it is. Anyways, so I found somebody on the side of the road who was selling that shit. I was like, give me some of that shit. You know what I mean? I bought it. I didn't steal it. Right? So I bought it. I was taking shots. I started feeling good. I was like, all right, this is what I came to Israel for. You know what I mean? But then I had this turn in my drunkenness, right? So if you ever drink, right? You're drinking, you're getting buzzed, you know, you're having a good time. But then you just take a little bit too much. And then you start tripping. That's where I was, bro. I started tripping. I was like, fuck, bro. I'm a dirty motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? All I've been doing is fucking doing crazy shit with my life, bro. And I need to be healed, bro. So let me explain to you before we get into what happened, how the healing pool works, all right? So the healing pool, it's guarded by armed guards. Like, they really take the shit serious, all right? And you're only supposed to, there's actually a priest, pastor, whatever, I think they call him a high priest there, and he has to bless you and say that you're okay to go into the pool, and then he lets you know what part of the pool to go into. So, like, if you're just, you know, if you just need, like, a light healing, you'll go into the shallow part. You know, if you need, like, kind of like something serious, you'll go to, like, the middle. And if you just need, like, a new transformation, kind of baptism kind of shit, you go into the deep end, right? So they took it serious, and the high priest is only out there so many hours a day, maybe like 4 hours or something like that. The rest of the time it's armed guards. Nobody can go in there, right? So I took that turn for the worse when I was drinking. And I was just like, you know what? Fuck this shit, bro. I need to be healed, bro. Like, I need from the inside out. So I stumble over. I make it to the healing pool area. You know, the guards were there. They were on point. And I don't think they expect shit like this because they didn't really react. So I just kind of was stumbling around, and I just started fucking like running, like, right? And I just fucking jumped, like, now when I say jump, like, I'm trying to explain it, bro. Like I was, like I said, running, right? And then jump. So I like dove, but like into the air, and then, you know, like almost belly flopping into the deep end of the water. But not so much. It didn't really hurt. And I jumped into that pool, and I fucking submerged myself into it, bro. They fucking yanked me out, dragged me out, beat my ass, bro, and sent me on my way. I had to stay in the Israel jail for a few days to sober up and explain to the motherfuckers that I was drunk. And they kind of understood, but it was a crazy time. But I didn't get healed. You know, I'm not sure if I believe in healing and shit like that. At least that pool, because it didn't work, bro. If anything, all it did was ensure that I can't ever go back to Israel again. So that's the crazy shit, you know what I mean, that happens. So the part about drowning to death, though, which was kind of crazy, was as soon as I got into the water was so cold, right? I couldn't breathe. I felt like I was drowning. And so when they pulled me out, it was really weird because I felt it was weird. Like, I don't know if it had anything to do with the healing properties of the water or of the pool, but when they pulled me out, I felt like they almost saved my life. Like, if I would have stood into that water too long, I would have drowned to death because I couldn't breathe. So I'm glad they pulled me out. I'm glad they beat my ass, because when they beat my ass, it's like they knocked the wind back into me. So that was the cool part. So I don't know about that cesspool. I'm going to call it that, or that death pool, because that shit almost took my life. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't breathe. So I like breathing. Do you like breathing? I hope you like breathing. Have you ever breathed through your balls? But anyways, thanks for watching the video. If you've made it this far into the video, which is almost over, say I breathe through my balls. Unless you're a female, then just say I breathe through my, I was gonna say tits. I don't know. I guess we could just say that. I don't know. Am I demonetized now? I'm sure I am. All right, well, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys have a great day. I appreciate you. There's all kinds of things you can do. You're probably gonna click off right now, but you can subscribe. You can join, meaning you can become a member of Trejo's World. You can leave a comment. You can even fuck yourself. There's all kinds of shit you can do. You know what I mean? It's just up to you what you want to do with your life. You can go to Israel and fucking nosedive into the healing pool. I don't know, bro. It's up to you.